to preserve and protect the honor of the families, the crime is committed. When immediately when the matter comes to marrying outside caste, loving someone even outside their caste and religion, we have seen that even the most progressive people, it is not that in only in villages these things happen.
Statements, many sections are there to protect honor killing. Do you think that this act was just a political campaign
Disguised as
to
tradition,
bring intercaste marriage?
step towards egalitarian society.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Breaking the Silence Honor Killing. I am Arpita Tiwari. Let's begin imagining a scenario that you are an adult of 25 years of age and you are madly in love with someone who is of another religion. You want to get married with him, you want to have a very happy life with him and a very dreamy life with him. Now imagine telling this to your family and see how your dreamy life becoming a biggest nightmare of your life, where you are eventually killed and brutally tortured. The reason given to protect your honor family. This is not done by any enemies, not strangers, but by your very own. People feel that this happens only in movies, but this is the harsh reality of our society, where a people is brutally killed just because they want to marry someone who is of another religion. A reality where a love becomes a crime, where choice becomes rebellion and honor becomes stigma, reason to end a life. This is not only a social stigma but a fear, a crime, a hatred towards people. To help us unpack this better, we have with us a very special guest, Advocate Ritesh Singh, a dedicated and respected advocate with 8+ years of legal practice. Sir has worked a lot of landmark cases, and one of them being Babulal Marandi versus Speaker, where he worked beside Attorney General of India, Mr. R. Venkat Ramani sir. He has also published a quite few legal articles, one of being corporate social responsibility and environmental protection and way forward in International Journal of Research in Social Science. To begin, I want to ask the simplest but most important question from the sir. Sir, what exactly is honor killing according to you? And because many have heard the term but may not fully understand how this issue runs.
See, honor killing has been where to preserve and protect the honor of the families, the crime is committed. They say that it is a sin against the society because their children have violated the social norm.
So, as the society is changing and the perspective and the mindset of peoples are also changing, why according to you honor killing is still happens in 2025, where we talk about the having a family and getting married to each other is doesn't matter.
See, people are changing, of course, progressiveness is there, society is also changing, agreed. And the rate of crime is also slowly coming down. But when we talk about progressiveness as in has still not taken the front seat. People say that they are progressive by their minds, they approve things, they let their children go out, they let them work, let the women work. But it is the only thing when they come to progressiveness as in when immediately when the matter comes to marrying outside caste, loving someone even outside their caste and religion,
Yes.
we have seen that even the most progressive people, it is not that in only in villages these things happen. A few days back, I think 4 or 5 months back, there had been a news article that a girl was shot dead by her father. She was around 17 years old. Her father was a doctor. So we cannot say that the family was not progressive, they were not having social awareness. Very well, they were having.
Yes.
But as soon as it comes to their own family, the mindset changes.
Correct. True. So, according to you, how do you think are most often? Who do you think the most often the victims are, and perpetrators of honor killing, and what kind of situations usually trigger them?
See, the victims have often, definitely, men have also been the victim of honor killing, but the most common victims of honor killing have been women.
Yes.
And the most common perpetrator is the family itself.
Hmm.
Family, as in mother, father, brother, or even the close relatives.
Yes, sir.
They say that they have disregard the cultural norms of the society. They have no value for their family, and that is why they have been the direct perpetrators and the most important persons who are responsible for the rise in crime of hate.
So, do your opinion what effective measures can be taken to reduce this honor killing in our society?
See, there have been measures in the criminal laws, that there have been punitive measures such as punishment for culpable homicide, murder, etc. But when you see, there has been no specific punishment for the honor killing.
Hmm.
Even after the Shakti Vahini judgment of Honorable
Yes.
Supreme Court in 2018,
Mhm.
the Ministry of Home issued a detailed guidelines to all the states and union territories. They've addressed remedial measures such as establishment of safe houses, etc. They addressed punitive measures, as in for police officers who have not addressing these issues when the victims approach the police. Remedial measures, punitive measures. They have addressed women helplines, women help desk in police stations.
Yes, sir.
More than that, they have addressed it as a women police station separately, Mahila Thana separately functioning apart from the police stations in that area.
Yes, sir.
But despite these measures, there have been one thing which no one has taken care of, and maybe government is taking care of, but not to that extent. That is social awareness.
Yes.
Punitive measures have already been in place. People are punished for the crime, but what to prevent the happening of that crime? That is social awareness. As and when we will not inculcate this in curriculum since school, in society, in remote villages or school, in local languages,
Yes, sir.
social awareness schemes, social awareness as in on caste system, this is not wrong, honor killing, this, as till date it has not been included. And if it is included in the curriculum of the schools,
Yes, sir.
or even at maybe block or panchayat levels in local languages, people are made aware. Think this will definitely address the issue, apart from the punitive measures which are already there.
Yes, sir. Correct. So, as in Rajasthan, there is an act about honor killing to protect victims of honor killing. Do you think that act was necessary to bring in effect?
Absolutely, Rajasthan was a place where honor killing was very important, very common. And the government, while enacting the law, had also said in the legislature that there should be a law like this in place all over the country. Definitely, if a single law will prevail, central law will prevail, it will be a stronger law. But again, the question after the prevalence of a stronger law will come to social awareness. If this is implemented along, central law is implemented along with social awareness, then it will definitely be helpful for the people.
Sir, but there are many there are many sections for protection of honor killing that they there is section 100 BNS murder and attempt to murder, abatements. Many sections are there to protect
Absolutely.
honor killing. Do you think that this act was just a political campaign to bring it effect in Rajasthan and not at central?
See, even maybe I'm not aware of the local politics there, but even if part of a political campaign, at least they tried to bring a law in place. Definitely, the larger issue which is prevalent in Rajasthan, that is Khap Panchayats,
Yes, sir.
they are not addressing it very openly. As you said, politics. politics has been very important part, that they are not addressing the issues of khap panchayats, which Supreme Court had also referred to in the Shakti Vahini
Yes,
judgment.
sir.
They brought a law in place, but they didn't bring a law to control the khap panchayats.
Yes, sir.
So we can say to an extent that it can be a whitewash to the eyes of common people, but still the law is in place, so we can hope that it will give a good future to the people of Rajasthan,
Yes.
and maybe if implemented to the people of India.
Yes, true. Sir, as per government data report published by National Crime Records Bureau, there were 33 cases of honor killing as of 2021 and 25 each in 2019 and 2020. The conviction data is not available as of now. What do you think about the rise in such cases, especially in a time when society claims to be more progressive and there are acts like Special Marriage Act 1954 in place for interreligious marriage?
See, I have told obviously previously that this is a issue which government stop fails to address, because the rising crime, honor killing,
Yes.
has not been mapped since years. There may have been rise in the crime, there may have been, the crime must have gone down. It can happen both ways. But one issue is there which we have talked earlier,
Yes,
that
sir.
is about
Khap.
social awareness and inculcating this in curriculum at the school levels.
Yes,
If
sir.
these issues are addressed, I think the NCRB data which has been available, it must definitely go down in, I don't think in the immediately in 1 or 2 years, but in coming 5 to 10 years, definitely this crime will go down.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Sir, does the Constitution of India guarantees individuals are right to choose their own life partners? So, if such government measures are sufficient to ensure the protection of these constitutional rights?
Absolutely, it has been a fundamental right, part of Article 21. You can choose your partner. It has been under the right to life and personal liberty. Supreme Court has in many judgments reiterated this. But again, this law, protection, fundamental right is also there, and measures, if violated, has also been there.
Yes, sir.
But still, they are being violated by the ones who should protect it the most,
Yes,
the
sir.
family of the victim. So definitely, it again comes down to awareness, that
Yes, sir.
until and unless this issue is addressed at the level of family in the beginning only,
Yes.
then such constitutional measures will also not help until and unless this issue is
Sir,
addressed.
so as you talking about social awareness, how do you think this social awareness can reach people to reach all the people?
Reach all the people. Most importantly is to include this in curriculum.
Yes.
Until unless government includes this in curriculum, especially in government schools, because that is the place where people from most remote areas study.
Yes, sir.
Include this in government runs many programs, social awareness programs. There can be social awareness programs on honor killing also. It can be in our school curriculum as a specific. We learn moral science. We have learned moral science in
Yes.
school. Then why cannot we learn about honor killing? Why this is wrong? What damage has it done to our society?
Yes, sir.
So government is the main who can address this issue.
Yes, sir. So, what message would you like to give to the families who justify honor killing in the name of culture or tradition?
So instead of giving a long message on issue of this addressing this issue, I would like to say only one line. We have learned a shlok in Sanskrit.
Yes.
Yatra tu naryah pujyante, tatra devta ramante. Where women are worshipped, there God resides. We often people say about this, but when it comes to implement, the honor of their family automatically
Comes
takes
into
over
it.
this.
Yes, sir.
So in we read this in scriptures, in our dharmic granths, be it any religion, women have been given importance.
Yes, sir.
But when it comes to protecting the honor, suddenly women become like they have been impure, you marry outside your caste, people of family treat you as you have, what crime has been done,
Yes,
she has become impure. So this needs to be addressed, and when this will be addressed, everything will fall in place.
sir. So, how society can learn to value humanity over reputation?
How society can learn to value humanity over
Yes, sir.
reputation. This cannot again, it will come down to the learnings, what will be inculcated in the society from beginning. If we want to transform the society, we have to address this social awareness issue. We have to also include this in curriculum, as I have discussed earlier.
Yes, sir.
And there can also be programs, awareness programs at block levels for the families itself, identifying the districts. After the Shakti Vahini judgment, the Home Ministry had issued guidelines in which they were to identify districts, sub districts where most honor crime cases are being reported. So in that area, if we address this issue, I think it can be better.
Sir, can you tell people, is there any program happened for against the honor killing in India or in society?
Against honor killings, as in specific government programs have not been in place, as we have learned, but definitely many NGOs working pan India have organized time to time nukkar nataks, awareness programs in districts of remote districts of Rajasthan, from where
Yes, sir.
most cases of honor crimes have been reported. These are the most remedial measures which I think have been in place.
Yes, sir.
No any specific awareness program. If there are any, I have been aware on part of government.
Sir, can you suggest people if they are victims of honor killing? Can you suggest them some names of NGOs where they can take help, where they can go to protect themselves from the family or from enemies?
See, there are many NGOs or programs which are in place for this, like Ministry of Women and Child Development, specifically being the Women's Commission, National Women's Commission under the Ministry of Women's and Child Development, has started a Shakti Vahini program to
Yes.
address the issue of honor killing. Apart from this, UNICEF also works for children, especially women children less than 18 years of age. And apart from this, there are region specific many small NGOs which are working on this issue.
Thank you, sir, for unpacking this such issues better. Sir, what is the legal validity of honor killing, and what is the role in preventing or supporting honor killing?
See, Khap Panchayats are basically caste based councils which are existent in different parts of India, especially in Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana. They have no legal background, no legal sanctity under the law, but they have been heavily influencing the social norms of the area. They are enforcing the traditional norms, rejecting intercaste marriages,
Yes, sir.
rejecting intercaste marriages. They are issuing illegal decrees, what we call fatwa in Hindi,
Yes, sir.
to disgrace this issue. They they are acting as guardians of society without any legal sanctity on part of the law. They issue fatwas creating social pressure, fear, like boycotting the family from the village. So they have been heavily influencing the traditional background of India without having any legal sanctity and despite being illegal. Again, this has been prevalent because the Khap Panchayats exercise heavy impression upon the politics of India.
Yes,
They have been the deciding factor as in we terms of vote in many areas of India. In Rajasthan, many areas, many politicians have openly spoken to validate the Khap Panchayat,
yes,
saying that they are yeah, guardians of society. But still, the court is there. It has protected time to time from Khap Panchayat.
yes.
So still they stand illegal in the eyes of law.
So, has honor killing been prevalent since ancient time, or is it a new concept?
No, but as in honor killing, we may have heard that it is a new concept, especially from parts of Rajasthan, but
Yes.
it has been prevalent from ancient times. The Asura civilization, as in Assyrian laws, at the time of Mesopotamia, there was a law which considered the virginity and chastity of women as a uh, property of family.
Yes, sir.
At the time of marriage or trade, the chastity and virginity of a woman of their family were being traded in form like we trade in money today.
Yes, sir.
Even in Qing dynasty, I think 17th or 18th century, a father was legally permitted to kill his or her daughter if she was believed to have violated the social norms. From the ancient times of Egypt, Jordan, from the modern days to Pakistan, India. This problem has been from ancient times to modern times. Definitely, there was no measures in ancient times, which we are slowly addressing. As in India, we are definitely addressing this.
Yes, sir.
And in ancient times, women were not given much rights. So it was their family who was the protector, and also the ones to violate the protection of women.
Ending of podcast with a rapid fire round. The rules are very simple, sir. You just need to answer the first thing that comes to your mind after hearing this words or phrases. First is honor killing,
Violence disguised as tradition,
intercaste marriage,
step towards egalitarian society,
family prestige,
fragile ego,
moral policing,
hooliganism,
awareness,
need of our
and patriarchy.
oppression.
Thank you, sir.